Hi, Dave here at Photokina, and I'm on the Kipon booth, and I've got Ivan from Kipon. Ivan, Kipon is known as a company of adapters, and I understand you have some new adapters to show us, but firstly, why do you have an adapter business? Obviously we can see the big range here. Where do you see there's a need for adapters?
Since 2006, I have feeling, the digital camera for example, from Panasonic. They just launched their first micro four thirds digital camera, mirrorless camera, because the camera is more compact. I think this is the future. So more and more mirrorless camera, like Sony now, Olympus now, they have much more models now. So for old film camera lens, there are huge quantity in the world. So they need an adapter to use this film times, the lens from film times to digital times. So they need an adapter to adapt such old lens on the new modern digital body. So that's the reason I start my adapter business manufacture from development also from 2006. So we come here from 2006 for my first time to join Photokina. So this time already 6 times. So we concentrate at this adapter industry, have over 500 models now.
Okay. So many models, but you have some new ones here. Do you want to talk me through these 3 to begin with? What are these 3 adapters and what's important about them?
Okay. So for the mirrorless camera, now more and more people already accept it because the image quality and other function is almost similar to DSLR, and because it's easy to bring out for shooting. So more and more people, they buy the mirrorless camera, especially for Sony E system and Olympus Panasonic Micro Four Thirds system. So the Canon is they took a biggest share in the past 15 years. So a lot of people, they have Canon EOS lens. So this adapter, of course, we take it as a priority to make an autofocus lens, because Canon lens is completely pure, iris controlled by electronic. So for this time we brought here 2 new electronic autofocus adapter. This one is for Canon lens used on Sony A7, A7R, even APS-C A6000, A63000, these models. So we call it Mark II, because this time we use a USB connector. We can let end users they download the firmware. We release from our website, and they can download it by themselves and update by themselves. It's more convenient. We can get the information from them. If the lens is not stable, use this adapter on Sony A7R too. Our engineer can develop the firmware quickly, and they can get it quickly. So this is the first one. The second one is a Canon lens to Micro Four Thirds, to Olympus OMD, to Panasonic GH4, new GH5, G5, such mirrorless camera. So with lens, you can see with lens inside, with 4 lenses inside, because the sensor crop factor, the Micro Four Thirds sensor crop factor is 2 times. So if you put Canon full frame lens on this adapter, they will have big crop factor. For example, 50 become 100. So we use the lens system, optic system inside to get rid of the crop factor. So let the end users get the similar view of full frame, 1 by 1, similar. This is the second autofocus adapters.
Okay, and the lenses inside, are you making the lenses, or are you developing them with elsewhere?
For the optic, we have an optic partner from Germany. The company name is IB Optics. So why we call our optic series is Bav Eyes, because it's well known, Bavaria. It's nearby Munich. The state is Bavaria state. So Bavaria Eyes, the meaning. So they take responsibility for design, and we, as a manufacturer, we arrange everything production in Shanghai, and assembling by us in our clean room.
Okay, so that's those 2. What's this 3rd one you've got here?
Yes. By the way, this is because before I come here for Photokina, this is just finished. But this is a unique adapter. This is for Nikon to Sony E, electronic adapter. But this is not completely autofocus adapter. Manual iris and autofocus function. Because in the first version we want the function is more stable. So the second version we are completely autofocus with a external model. So we make it completely autofocus. So we will deliver it November.
Okay, so that's the first 3 done here. Let's deal with these 3 now that are very interesting. Can you tell me a little bit about these 3 adapters?
Okay, so this is another lineup for the Bav Eyes. So this is use of medium format lens to full frame camera. So full frame camera now the Sony E mounts and Leica, they have SL, Leica M, they are full frame sensor. So but if you use just a mechanical adapter, for example for Hasselblad to a full frame sensor, they have crop factor. Around some is 1.6 times, some is 1.67, 1.7. So they have crop factor. For example, the wide angle lens becomes a standard lens, you know. So we designed this Bav Eye series to also the same get rid of the crop factor. Let your wide angle lens still a wide angle lens. So it's very high precision, and also the lens optic system designed by my partner German IB Optics.
Okay, so what adapters have we actually got here? This one is...
This one is for Mamiya. Mamiya is a good reputation for their medium format lens. Mamiya 645 lens to Sony E mount body.
Okay, and then we have here...
Also we have for Pentax 67 to SL to Leica M to Sony E. Also Hasselblad lens, you know. Hasselblad they have a very good size planar, a lot of good lens, size lens before. So you can use it on every full frame bodies, but not DSLR. It's a Leica M system, Leica SL system, and Sony E system.
So this one, for example, we come to the Mamiya one. This obviously a lot of people have got. People will have a lot of Mamiya lenses sticking around. This effectively gives them a new lease of life.
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. Do you want to stick one of these, mount one of these up? There we go.
For example, this is a Hasselblad lens, and then we can try. This is all metal-made caps. So, and then you make a combination, use on like a live view camera. It's not so big, you know, not so big. But the good lens, because I know the medium format lens holders, they all almost 100% is really photographers. So they don't think these too heavy, too troublesome for them.
Okay, so when we're thinking about adapters, there are a couple of questions that spring to mind.
Yes.
In this instance, focusing, how are we focusing on that? We're on live view?
Yes, for Leica is a live view.
Okay.
This is power is not so. Okay.
And then, sticking with focusing, do we have any issues with infinity focus?
No. We use special hard coating for the mount side, hard coating. So guarantee even you use for 700 times, they don't have any change for the tolerance.
Okay, and we don't lose infinity focus.
Yes.
We'll still retain infinity.
Yes.
Okay. And how about if we're shooting wide open? Any issues of vignetting or anything like that?
Actually, it depends on the lens. If the lens quality is good, and then it's good, because the design is telecentric design to increase the sharpness of the lens, especially in the central area.
Okay, perfect. And I guess the last question that people always want to know is when are they likely to be available and how much are they going to cost?
So now already in the market. So the European distributor is OSD. They have a website, OSD GmbH. So you can go go to their website to find the dealers nearby you.
Okay, and approximate pricing, obviously we've got a lot here. I don't expect you to give me the price for all of them. Roughly where are we?
Yes, the retailer price for this medium format full frame camera is $495 US. So for the electronic adapters, it's $298 US.
Okay, so it's actually a really quite cheap way of adapting old lenses that might just be sitting around gathering dust and as I said before, giving them a new lease of life.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for talking me through them.
It's okay, thank you.
Good luck with them.
Thank you.